Welcome back to B.I.C Racing, and today we're making a step up into GT cars in the Group 4 Cup. So we're going to be driving the McLaren 650 GT. This is a car from Great Britain, so from my homeland, and we've given it a Canada, UK inspired livery. But anyway, coming into the first race, we're at Willow Springs again. We're into the first corner here. These races are slightly longer than stuff we've been doing so far, and the field's slightly larger, so we start in P10. Anyway, we're coming up to the first car here. It's the Porsche Cayman GT. We just come right around his outside. He gives us a little nudge, forces us off the track. So you see I'm accidentally get a little bit of airtime there, trying to get back on the circuit, and we just avoid making a collision with him there. That would have been a big accident, but we navigate that successfully, and we're now coming down from the top of the hill of the circuit here. We are closing up to the BMW here. Accidentally go off track there as we take avoiding action. We're trying to find a way past them, so already we've started to see a little bit of a difficulty spike compared to the other circuits, other cups even we've run in, but it's still finding it quite easy to pass these cars. We're now just coming up to this long spoon curve. We're going to try and navigate our way past this Mustang. We're going to slide it just up his inside onto the start-finish straight there. It's nice and easy. We now close down P6, this Alpha, get past him easily. We're much faster than him on the straight, and we're going to go for a dive bomb on this Subaru here. Just slot it up his inside, and we're already up into P5. We're doing really well on this in the second lap now of this race. Closing up again to the next car. It looks like the concept Citroen GT car. We just shape to move, go around his outside into this next corner, later on the brakes in him, nice and easy there. One wheel off the circuit there, but it's not too bad. And we are now accidentally run out a little bit wide there, but it doesn't hamper us too much as we now chase down this next group car, this 3, which contains our leader here. So we've already, within 2 laps, we've gained 10 positions basically. We're doing really well here. Round up the inside of this one Master here, and then we're going to be we'll just keep on the power longer than the cars in front of us, and we should be able to close up nice and quickly on the start finish straight. Around this final corner, again just slightly too far wide, but it's not too bad. And you see they all just move over, giving us a nice space to go up the inside. And that was it for this race. So we're actually going to cut now onto the next race of this championship. Again, this is a slightly longer race, 6 laps this time. So we're coming down this back straight now into the long spoon curve here. So this one, the car in 9th in front of us has actually started a little bit further ahead, so we're going to have to do a little bit of work to close up to them at the start of this race, but we've got plenty of time with it being 6 laps. We run out wide here, this isn't a circuit I've raced on before. I think it's the Tsukushima circuit or something like that. Apologies for butchering the pronunciation there, but we're still getting used to this circuit, so you can see we're a little bit unsure and running out wide a little bit. Dab of brakes there into this quick right-hand corner. And you see it's taken us a whole lap basically to close up to the car in front of us here. But on the power we should be able to get past them nice and easily on this straight, and we're up into P9 now. On the brakes, into this long corner again. Just trying to find a way. He closes the door so we can't go up the inside there. But we're going to slide it up the inside into the first corner here. Now closing up to the next one. It's a Scirocco here, so no match for us. Much better exit from the that slow corner there this time. And again, better through the quick right hand corner here. So it's a much shorter circuit than the like Willow Springs that we were just on. And now coming down the start finish on this back straight, get past 2 cars, up the inside nice and easy. Now closing up to the SLS in front of us, I think it is. Hard on the brakes. Into the first corner, we've got him. Just 2 cars to go now. And we're halfway through this race, so we're doing really well at this point. Again, overcook the brakes slightly into this corner. I'm finding this one particularly tricky because it's such a quick, it comes at you so quickly, but it's we'll get there as we get used to the circuit. Much better through the quick right-hander this time, and you can see we've already closed up to our leaders. On the brakes we shape to go around the outside, and then we try and flick it back to go up the inside onto this straight. Past 1, and now we're just going to close up to this guy. He put dabber brake there for some reason, I'm not quite sure, so that allows us to close right up to him. Trade paint slightly there, and then he comes back at us into this first corner, but we just get past him, and again that was it for this race. We then just pull away from them over the next 2 laps. So we're going to cut now onto the next race, which is at Suzuka, one of my favourite circuits. But what we're going to do before we get there is we're actually going to go into our car settings, and we're going to turn our power down because we're finding it quite easy so far in this championship, and we don't want it to be a total walkover, so we've actually capped our performance. We're going to see if that makes it a little bit more of a challenge in this race. So now at the start of this race, it's just 2 laps this time, as it's the full GP circuit. But coming down this back straight towards 130R now, this is a great corner. So in an F1 car it's flat, so we just try and keep it flat in this car too, which we do. Before we even started our first technical lap, we were already past that BMW there. Through this little chicane now. And again, just close up to the back of this car on the start-finish straight. We start the first lap. Coming into the first corner now. It's quite a difficult corner, is it? Due to the sort of the curve, but we navigate it quite well. Past another McLaren now. But we come to the S section. This is one of the best bits of track in any circuit, really. Up the inside of this car here. We go a little bit wider. We were carrying a little bit too much speed there, but we managed to keep it on the track. Go around the outside of this Peugeot. As we're coming up to the top of this bit here, coming towards the Degnas, we carry a little bit too much speed there, and the back end comes out a bit, so we don't get the chance to get past the GTR, but we go around his outside, off the circuit. We can't make the move stick there through Degna 2. We come up to the hairpin corner now, and we're just going to go straight up his inside. Just let the car roll through this corner, and then on the power again as we head up towards the spoon curve. I'm already into P3 here, which is nice and easy at this point. Closing up to the back of this Lamborghini here, and we'll just get him into the spoon curve with we're much later on the brakes than he is. And again, you can see even though we've turned the power down, we're still finding this very easy at the moment. So there's it's unfortunate, it's just one of the early championships in the game as we come up to the back of what should be an impossible car to catch, the Veyron in the McLaren. But we're past him, and we're actually done in this race. So I'm going to leave you now with the rest of this lap and 1 whole lap of Suzuka, so you can just listen to the McLaren. car, you have to admit, this car does sound good. We're back coming up towards the start-finish line now, and it was, again, kind of an easy win, this one. But in the next championship, next race, we're going to be going through Barcelona and some other GP circuits. So make sure you check out some of our previous episodes, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.